What's up, it's Ryunh, and here's the story so far. Tony Stark isn't the genius billionaire you remember. Something changed him into something colder, smarter, and more dangerous. After becoming corrupted, he releases a new app called Extremis, giving everyday people the power to rewrite their biology. And just like that, he becomes more than a hero. He becomes a dealer of perfection. But this story isn't about the app. It's about what happens when Daredevil sees through the lie. Because Matt Murdock, blind lawyer by day, street level hero by night, hears something no one else can. A thread buried in Tony's charm, masked by his power. He decides to act and kidnaps Tony Stark. But what he doesn't realize is that Stark wanted him to. This is the story of how Tony gave Daredevil his sight back, just to remind him who's really in control. Also, only a small percentage of people that watch my videos are actually subscribed. So if you end up liking this video, consider subscribing. It's free and you can always change your mind later. Alright, so in the superior Iron Man run, Tony Stark isn't exactly the hero we remember. After being corrupted, he starts acting more like a tech messiah than a genius philanthropist. And one of his first big moves, releasing the Extremis app to the public. Yup, an app that lets people modify their own bodies. Want to look different? Be stronger? Younger? Just download the app and pay for it like a cosmetic skin pack for your real life. And of course, not everyone loves that idea. The comic opens with a father named David, trying to literally shoot Tony Stark in the face. But you can't just kill Iron Man in his own book. I mean, well, you can, but you get the point. The bullet bounces off his new see-through graphene faceplate, and Tony lifts the man into the sky like some techno god holding him hostage mid-air. Shooting me in the head I can forgive, Tony says, but bashing my product? That I can't allow. Turns out the man's son got addicted to Extremis and is all over the news. So Tony offers to erase the incident from existence. If David agrees to play along, say it was a publicity stunt and download Extremis himself, knowing it would get him addicted as well. David obviously refuses, until Tony points out that he tried to shoot him in front of everyone, who are all witnesses with cameras, and Tony's holding him several hundred feet in the air. So yeah, David folds. The crowd below cheers. But one man in the crowd hears everything. Hours later, Matt breaks into Stark Island. Everyone's passed out from the party, so security is weirdly non-existent. Even Matt is surprised by how easy it is to sneak in. He finds Tony unconscious. Suspicious, but Daredevil takes the chance and kidnaps him. They end up deep underground, completely off the grid. Matt hits Tony with the EMP and explains he doesn't trust him. He wants to know what's really left of the old Tony Stark. Tony lunges at him, but Daredevil drops him with one punch. "You're in my world now," Matt says. He plans to hold Tony off until the city withdraws from Extremis, knowing how addictive it is. But Tony, 10 steps ahead, smiles. "You think I let you take me so easily?" Suddenly, the walls light up. A glowing blue aura spills through the door. Tony reveals that he knew Daredevil was in the crowd. He scanned him and predicted everything. Literally a checkmate. The armor bursts through the door and flies to him. His endosim armor alive and ready. "It's not just signals anymore," Tony says. "This tech is part symbiote, part biological. It's alive, and it's me." He electrocutes Daredevil, knocking him out cold. The next morning, Matt wakes up on his own bed. But something's off. He can smell his room. He knows it. But then he opens his eyes, and he can see. Tony gave him back his sight, temporarily, but still. For the first time in years, Matt sees his room, the world, his face. Tony sitting next to him says, "You're lucky, Matt. Mine is the first face you get to see." Matt, stunned, looks into the mirror. It's overwhelming, but he snaps out of it and demands answers. Tony explains, he designed a custom strain of Extremis to restore Matt's sight, but it won't last. He'll need regular boosters, and guess who controls that? Yeah, it's a bribe. Matt calls him out. "What gives you the right to play God?" Tony just smirks. "Being a god is not so hard. I mean, if Thor can do it." Matt isn't laughing. He knocks the drink out of Tony's hand. "You think this is a joke?" And then Tony says one of the hardest lines ever in comic history. "I'm not playing God. All this time, I've been playing human." Like, bro's just aura forming at this moment. Like, okay, bro, we get it. "Yes, Anthony, we see the fit." Then a call comes in. It's She-Hulk. Teen Abomination just broke out and is heading straight for Stark. Tony puts his armor on and Daredevil tries to stop him. But Tony just decks him and says, "You are beneath me. Want to keep your sight? Call me. Otherwise, enjoy the darkness." Like, bro is actually a villain. He flies off as Matt rushes to the window, and for a moment, he sees the sunrise for the first time in years. Then, he picks up his phone. "Can we meet?" We cut to Foggy Nelson as Matt knocks on his best friend's door. Foggy sees the bruises, concerned. "I'm fine," Matt says. "Still nice to know you care after all these years." He takes off his glasses. "Is something wrong?" Foggy asks. "No," Matt says. "I just wanted to see you." Then, his vision starts to fade. The colors dim. The light disappears. His radar sense kicks back in. And just like that, the gift is gone. If you'd like to check out the playlist here or watch my next video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.